morning. Last morning. Gary's not been so bad this time. You know, usually the day before he starts getting very, oh, we're going to go tomorrow, don't want to talk about packing, you know, eat all. But I think...
That was a donkey. Oh, he's a dog, isn't he? Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so Gary's just going to embarrass himself this morning. Yeah, so I think because we had Fiona and Scott with us, it kind of kept you occupied, didn't it? Kept your mind occupied. So you didn't have time to think about going home the next day. And I think the fact that they obviously had to go home and you get to stay, you know, doesn't make it feel quite so bad.
It's a bit nasty.
Yeah. But that's how you are. Anyway.
I never said it, you said it.
Yeah, that's how you think. Yeah, they got to go home, we haven't yet. No, I didn't really say that. But no, yes, so this morning we've got up, we're absolutely shattered, didn't go to bed till really late last night. Stayed at the Newport bar for a while, didn't we? And came back. And we were going to pack last night, but just couldn't be bothered, so we've had to get up this morning. It's been a mad rush to get everything packed and done. But we've just packed, we're just finished. We've missed, well, Extra Magic's about another half an hour left of it. We're not going to get there for that. Deliberating whether to take our cases to guest services, as we haven't got any port this time. And whether to take it to guest services so we don't have to come back to the hotel, or whether to leave it here. But I think we've opted in the end that we're going to go to guest services. If we could have kept the room on, we would have come back here, done a few hours in the park, then come back here and sort of chilled out. But as we can't, we can only keep it on till 12. It kind of doesn't really, going in the park for 2 hours and coming back out doesn't really change much, does it? So
no, not really.
By the time we've got in there, so we might as well just take them to guest services and be done with. So that's what we're going to do. But something I forgot to mention when we first got here, obviously we didn't do a room tour for you, but they have now gone over to the changeover of putting the toiletries. You don't get the little bottles anymore, you now get the squeezy bottle on the wall. So sorry for all of you that wanted to pinch all the bottles and bring them home, you can't do it anymore. So, right, mind you, I must say, it's very nice shower gel.
Yeah.
It smells really nice. It's very reminiscent of L'Occitane, however Gary says it.
I don't
very
know.
reminiscent of that.
Yeah, the one that they use at the Dream Castle.
Yeah, but he really likes Vervain. Anyway, we're going to go now and see what we can do. Catch a bus into...
Yeah, that'd be easier.
Well, we have to, because, well, we don't have to, but we normally do with the cases, don't we?
Don't really thought.
I don't know why, we always walk in with the cases, but we walk in with them.
Well, because you have more energy when you
Mind you, if we walk out with them, we only go through hotel security. If we get the bus, we join main security with everyone else.
Queue, yeah. No, maybe we'll push them.
Okay, we'll walk. We'll take a slow stroll.
Well, I could sit on them and you could push them.
Yeah, that sounds about right, as I've done all the packing again, while Gary's picked up a feather off the floor.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that came from. It's a
Anyway.
bit random.
Right, I'm losing my voice, so yeah, don't all cheer. And we will see you later. I saw that. I
yawned.
Yeah, he cheered, didn't he? He cheered. So 6 years later, we're still waiting for the lift. That one over there. Oh no, the lift has come. Go on then, after you.
Can I jam the door?
Yeah, so that lift over there, number 4, don't use it.
Well,
because that's the one that the alarm was going off yesterday, and because Gary was too fat, but then we thought the people got stuck in it. Well, the same things happened today, so not with us.
Not exactly the same.
We were just sitting having a coffee.
I could hear the alarm going off. It wasn't on this floor, so on a different floor.
So we're not getting in that one. So if you come to the Sequoia Lodge, don't get in.
Well, be wary of lift number 4, because
Lift
it's
number 4,
quite sensitive.
Especially if you're as heavy as Gary. If you're doing his meet and greets this morning. Here we go. So Gary's obsessed with the sound that the suitcases make. Here we go. Oh, it's this bit. He thinks it would make a good song, apparently. I'm not quite sure. I think he's starting to lose the plot. Is that it then? That's a really good song, Gary. Are you losing the plot? Bit of cloud cover today, so hopefully, I say a bit, it's only a tiny bit, but hopefully it won't be quite as quite as hot, and hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler is what I meant to say. Still doing all their work up on the New York, which is going to be Marvel themed by summer 2020. So yeah, Abigail, it's not this summer, Abigail, it's summer 2020, just so you know. Oh, Gary's happy he's got his tune back again. Been really good this time. He's been really good about going home. He's not moaned. So Fiona and Scott, thank you. You've helped take his mind off it. So kept him occupied. And today he's kind of quite chilled with it. So we're making progress. There you go. Oh, and I'm not being lazy. He insisted on taking both cases because he said that both cases together balance him out and are actually easier than just doing one. So for those of you who just thought I was being lazy, so I've got the camera and the really heavy rucksack, and he's got the 2 cases, and we are off to guest services without port or knives. Okay, so I think the parks are going to be really busy again today. We've just whipped through hotel security, which was brilliant. Walked through the village, very crowded. Just walked past masses of queues of people trying to queue up to exchange their emails for tickets, and also masses of people waiting to get in. And we thought, oh, that's all right, we'll whip round to guest services. And there's quite a big queue at guest services. Hopefully they're on the ball and they do it quickly. But we were just saying, you can waste an awful lot of time if you don't plan things right, just literally queuing for tickets and to get into the park. So this is so what we've gained from going through hotel security, we may have lost here, but who knows? It's all a bit of a juggle, isn't it, really? But on the last day, it's a necessity. Not much you can do about it, unless you can get to keep your room on.
Just dump the cases in a bush.
Don't think that will work somehow.
Well, if you could fit electric motors on your cases, you can literally just ride around them all day. Yeah, that might be an idea.
And what do you do with them when you go on a ride? Or would you not bother going on a ride because they're a ride in themselves?
2 skateboards, get 2 skateboards, fix them together and put the electric motor on. You could actually ride around them.
There you go.
They put flashing lights on them, little like beep, 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 so people get out of the way. If they don't get an air horn on it as well, so it just scares the life out. Ah.
As you can see, Gary's in good form this morning. But we are moving slowly, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. So what's the first thing you want to go on? What do you want to do?
I don't know, really.
We've actually missed Extra Magic now completely. So don't be annoying. So the joys of having an annual pass is because... So the joys of having an annual pass is to beat all of this and more to come by going in the special entrance. It really is worth its weight in gold on busy days. I know we say it all the time, but it really is. Right, through the entrance. That was quick and easy. no queue today. Gary's practicing his new signs, you know. Well, you know what I mean. New hand movements. We've decided plan of action, straight to Sartor's to get a fast pass and then something to eat because we're not doing breakfast and it is now 9:15 and we are hungry. So
we're going to get a croque.
And it's not, sorry, that's 9:15 English time.
So we're going to get a croque monsieur and a bowl of porridge, dip the croque monsieur in the porridge. That's really nice, you want to try it.
No, we're not. We really aren't. So it's 10:15.
Don't finish your porridge, you can spread it all over your face, that's a good sunblock. And people give you a wide berth.
As will I in a minute.
They let you to the front of the queues if you've got some kind of weird tropical disease.
Anyway, so our plan of action is fast pass at Sartor's, something to eat. Yeah, it's actually 10:15 French time because I haven't changed my watch over, I couldn't be bothered. So I've just been adding an hour on. That's the first time I forgot to do that. So yeah, we're very late in the park today. There's all that packing. See, this is why usually I do as much of the packing as I can the night before we go, once we get back, so that in the morning you just got to stick a couple of toiletries in and you're done. But we didn't, we stayed out and drank cocktails instead last night. Anyway, round to Sartor's. It's very busy. Very busy again. Yeah. I don't think we've found a time so far this year when it hasn't been busy.
Well, it was very quiet yesterday afternoon.
Well, it wasn't really quiet. It just eased off a bit, didn't it, yesterday afternoon? But
I trust finding people.
I'm going to be in for a day of this, aren't I? As you can see, Gary's full of beans. I think what it is, exactly, and I think that Gary not having 20 courses of breakfast in the morning is perhaps a good thing because he seems to be full of a bit more energy, so maybe that food isn't weighing him down. What do you reckon? There we go, there's the beautiful castle. And obviously the beautiful Gary. So we have just done Sartor's and it was on, and now we've come on to buzz with our fast passes and they're holding back the main queue for some reason. As you can see, there's nobody behind us, hardly anyone in front, and we're walking straight on. We're not complaining that they're holding back the ordinary queue. And there's also loads of fast passes for Sartor's still. We could have literally got one straight away. We could have got one straight away to go straight back on after this, but we still haven't had breakfast.
So if you go really quick, better go.
Yeah, so we're thinking, rather than grab another one, which we were going to do, we're thinking that we could get some breakfast instead, because the old tummies are hungry now. So we go and grab some breakfast, and then we might grab another fast pass. See how we go. We're also going to go and see what the Peter Lion King show, because it was so phenomenal, so brilliant. It's a real must see. So we're going to go and have a look at the queues like that, and whether it's actually, yesterday, people who were actually queuing for 3 hours. So we have had a lot, we have a good top amount of times though, but not a lot. So there we go. So for those of you interested in annual passes, just to let you know that the prices have gone up. So now it's for the Discovery 179, Magic Flex 259, Magic Plus 299, and Infinity has gone from 399 to 449, which is quite a large jump. And these are the benefits that you get from it, but that is quite a significant jump, I think. And it looks like the first ones had any other benefits taken away. The second one hasn't got many. So yeah, I think they're trying to make the top tier one the most attractive. But there you go, that's the prices now. So we've just stopped at a little cafe to by Pizza Outpost, Colonel Hattie's, just to grab some food. And we've got these, they're like a croque monsieur, but they're not. They've got Simba on them. Just like a cheese and ham toasty really, but we just stopped to get them. Excuse me. Was it $6.49 without a drink and $8.99 with? Or $6.99 without a drink and $8.99 with, but anyway, we just got the croque monsieur. Well, it's not a croque monsieur actually, it's a croque Simba. Verdict?
Horrible.
No, seriously.
Oh, that's alright, okay.
Just your cheese and ham toasty, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gary's moaning because he said his croque monsieur is like 3 times as big and much better value. No.
Have to go back and get one.
Yeah, not now.
Nevada. Good group, isn't it?
Morning! Good choice of seating, Colonel Hattie's. We're actually getting to see the characters.
Worth going, isn't it?
So it's 5 to 12 and we thought we'd just come and have a look and see what the line is like for the 12:30 Jungle Lion King show. So just to give you an idea of what the queue is like, and not all these people are going to get in, but they don't know that yet because Scott and Fiona had this experience when they came round to find out about the passes. So the actual theatre is right down the very end there and right round the corner, and you can see how the queue kind of snakes round here, round all the back, all the way round the back there, all the way over there as well, several deep. And I don't know if you can see how, okay, and they've also got like the special character meal people with their tickets, and they've got them today, and they're actually queuing around there. Now when we came with Fiona and Scott, we didn't have to join that queue right to there. We were really lucky, but look at all that. So quite sure massive today. Starting to move, but it goes all the way back here, all the way along here, all the way round, all the way around. Keep going, keep going. All the way around here. All the way around here. All the way back. And it's still going. All the way back to Frontierland Playground. Now the queue is moving, so I don't know if it's worth actually joining it to see if we can get in or not, but I don't know if we will. We'll try.
Right, Dawn's gone to the loo. I've got the camera, so I'm going to give you a backlot tour. Even Dawn hasn't done this. So as you can see, we're facing Big Thunder Mountain, and just opposite Big Thunder Mountain is a kiosk that sells popcorn. I'm going to give you a backlot tour behind the shed that sells popcorn. And this is it. You've had enough? I'll pan once more. Right, there you go, that's the end of the backlot tour. Thank you for coming with me. Me again. Right, we're opposite Big Thunder Mountain again. I just gave you a backlot tour of the popcorn shed opposite Big Thunder Mountain. I'm now going to give you a backlot tour behind the bins adjacent to the popcorn shed opposite Big Thunder Mountain. And here we go. Look at that. That is amazing.
Here we go on the carousel. Pretty room of the teacups with all the lanterns. And Gary won't go on it with me. And I'll look a bit silly being Billy No Mates. But I'd always think it's pretty. It's very pretty at night when it's lit up. Yeah, there's nobody in there on their own, so I think I'd look a bit sad.
You said you got a really small child with you.
I would go on there actually, but there is a very big queue. So, yeah, another time. Yeah. So, this is goodbye from this park for this time. Not sure when we'll be back again. Looking around. So, not quite sure when we'll be back. So, goodbye to the castle, Gary.
Where is it?
Behind you. Just like at the pantomime, it's behind you. Well, we're just going to, we've just been on Peter Pan. We're just going to pop into the other park for an hour or so. Maybe grab something to eat, and then there'll be time to say goodbye.
It's got very hot again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely crowded in here again.
Yeah, it's got really busy.
Really, really busy. And, you know, I'm not being nationalist, but I am getting fed up with being pushed and shoved by Spanish people and them queue jumping. That's been happening quite a lot, and not small amounts either. I mean, just now we were queuing for the fast pass from Peter Pan, and everyone was quite happily queuing, and then about, no word of a lie, about 15 of them just literally, there was a really big fast pass queue, and they just literally walked to the front and pushed their way in, and it just really frustrates me because there's just no need for it. But hey, anyway,
it's a Latin American trait.
I think it's just that we're polite when we queue and we're used to queuing. But anyway, so on that note, we are going to say it's too hot, too sweaty, too crowded. We're going in the other park. So, au revoir, Castle. We'll see you again. Not so real soon.
I come back to you, Leanne. Mira, mira.
So all of the whole bit around where Armageddon and all that was, it's all been completely blocked off now. So they're obviously starting lots of work here. See the diggers in action. All very exciting with new stuff coming. Hollywood Tower Hotel there. Yeah, it goes all the way around.
It's actually raining. Who would have thought it?
Yeah, that was it. Well, I can get more in. Can't see the brolly now. Go on then.
You gotta get out without getting wet.
So we've just stopped at the Hollywood and Lime type place in a little courtyard because it's so hot. Everywhere's so busy trying to get something to eat. So I've just gone around the corner to the caravan-y bit to get some fries, and Gary decided he would like some chilli, and he's just taken the lid off. It smells really bad. It smells like somebody with the worst BO ever. It smells awful.
It doesn't taste like it.
He said it tastes good, so that's the main thing. But it really smells like.
It doesn't taste what I can imagine BO would taste like. I've never licked anybody's armpits when they've been sweating, but it smells like BO, tastes like chili. So
Yeah.
that must be good.
I'm downwind a bit, so it's kind of a bit. Yeah. Anyway, we're so hot, so knackered. We've got about 2 hours before we go. We wanted to get something proper to eat, something decent, but everywhere's just heaving now. Temperature's just shot through the roof again, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And so we've just stopped here because it's cool. We're in a courtyard, so and there we go. Courtyard.
You've heard of the backside of water. This is the backside of dawn. Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. Been here long? Come here often?
So sorry about that, the camera cut out. We've obviously filled our memory card up. It's absolutely getting so mega busy in here now. We've got about an hour before we need to really make our way to the station. So I think we're going to go and have a mooch around a couple of shops just as a last minute thing. Got a couple of last minute bits to pick up and then slowly make our way to guest services, I think is the way forward, don't you?
Yeah.
Because I think it's just too busy now to try and get anything. But yeah, loads of things are shut. So in the main park you've got Hyperspace Mountain, Dumbo's, Big Thunder keeps breaking down, Autopia's shut. There's loads of things shut down. And then in this park, obviously we've now got Aladdin's carpets are shut. There's obviously all over the back is all shut off because of all the new construction. So yeah, there's a lot of people and not a lot of things to go on. So right, I think we'll try and conserve what little bit of memory card I've got left now, and we'll catch up with you in a minute. So this is it from Walt Disney Studios. Going to say goodbye to them now. Yeah, and go and do some shopping. Not sure, as we said, when we'll see you again, but we'll see you again sometime rather than real soon.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Of the camera, maybe.
Eh?
I don't know. So, didn't make a lot of sense, did it, really?
No, it didn't make any sense. What on earth did you mean? Anyway, goodbye studios, and we'll see you again another time.
Yeah, it's nice. Yep. think the answers will be a bit late.
So we're being mavericks, and we're leaving it right to the last minute to get to the train. Only because we know what it's like. But we have had a message come through from Eurostar to say that there is no passport control on this side. Don't know why, but we're going to be delayed at the other end because of it. But they do passport at the other end anyway, so we're not quite sure why that's going to delay us more. But we've just gone and sat in the Disneyland Hotel, collected our cases from guest services. That was quite interesting because we got there, handed in our ticket, and they brought out 2 little tiny grey cases. Nope, they're not ours. Yes, they are. Nope. So showed her my Infinity Pass. She was looking up our name. No, these are your cases. No, they're not. Starting to panic a bit. And eventually she looked through all the sheets and she found that somebody had written little asterisks next to it and put that our number wasn't what it should be. And apparently the lady that served us this morning gave us somebody else's receipt. So some other poor person's going to have a panic as well. But eventually they found the cases, so that's good. Always helpful to get your cases back. We had about 20 minutes to spare for us, for our timing, because we decided we're not going to get there too early this time. So we went and sat in the Disneyland Hotel, and I said to Gary I fancied one of the biscuits for the train from the bake shop. So while Gary sat with the cases, I just made a mercy dash through ticket entrance up to the shop, grabbed a couple of cookies, run back, met Gary, and we're now making our way, as you can hear with the cases, off to the train. We've had a lot of people who were collecting cases when we did, and bearing in mind we then went in the Disneyland Hotel for a while and went to the shop, who were rushing, going, come on, got to get on the train, got to get our cases. That was about an hour ago. So, but there is still an hour before the train goes, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyway, we will see you on the other side. Downstairs on the concourse, Gary's doing a nifty little trick. He's going up there to have a look and to see what the state of play is with regards to the queues, because normally up there it's a nightmare, so we would rather stay down here until it's time. Here he comes. No, he's stopping to read something. So we found in the past that actually being up there is really hot, really stuffy and really awful. So if there's too many people, we'll just wait down here until it's time to go up there. So what's the verdict? So what's the verdict?
Yeah, those people there.
That's behind us.
That's the back of the
so
queue.
that's the back of the queue. So it goes all the way there, all the way past us up here, all the way along there, all the way around there, and all the way to there. So yeah, because we have said before, and oops, excuse me. We have said before, and not wishing to be pessimist or anything, if ever there was a security alert or anything happened, you are really penned in up there, aren't you? And it's really difficult, especially when you're on this bit just above us here. It is very narrow and there is no escape. Yeah, it's like a corridor and there's no escape. So, us being us, we'd rather wait down here for a while. So I think that's what we're going to do. And there's a breeze coming through the door, which is always good. So we'll catch you once we're through security, once we decide to go up. So we're on the train. We had quite a pleasant and easy go through security and everything today. So top tip, is leave it right to the last minute, stay downstairs on the ground floor concourse, look up, see how the queue's doing. Once it started to actually move, we went upstairs and we were at the back of the, well, there's a few people behind us, not many, wasn't there?
Yeah, a few.
You finished playing with your foot?
On the itch.
Yeah, we were at the back of the sort of queue. There was a few people behind us, but suddenly this guy came along and he was going through, and all the people with buggies, they were pushing to one side, and everyone who didn't, they took out of the queue and moved us up, and we sailed through. Passports,
They split it in them,
yeah.
and back, they just split it.
Yeah,
into
they
two.
split into two queues, and of course because we didn't have buggies and things going through, security and everything, ours was a lot quicker. Even though I'd had an email saying that there was going to be no passport control, there was passport control, but it was very quick and smooth, wasn't it? So we went straight through, come straight down, got on the train. So yeah, nice and easy so far. So we're now nice and seated, looking forward to getting our food because we are very, very thirsty. And our water is down to about that much now, so we're kind of rationing it. Got through so much water this holiday. Yeah, that's all we've got left. It's on rations, only one drip and pass it on. But yeah, we've got through so much water in this holiday. So, anything you'd like to say?
Drinking and washing.
Yeah, but I didn't mean that. But yeah,
Swimming some as well.
I think we did. Yeah.
That's quite handy. Difficult swimming into pools, isn't it? Chafe a bit. So, yeah.
You do say some random things.
Well, aren't they?
So, we are going to sit back, relax, wait for our food, and according to my app, the departure is on time. So, I think what we'll do, I think we might wrap it up here. Looking forward to going home and seeing Pablo and the family. But I just want to say a big thank you to Fiona and Scott for a lovely weekend. It was really nice meeting them, really nice being with them. You must check out their channel, they are amazing. And yeah, we really, really had a good time, didn't we? Really good time. So hopefully we can do it again sometime. We also met Minnie's Adventures and Philippe from DLRP fans. Philippe's always really lovely. Never met Minnie before, spoken to Minnie's Adventures before, spoken to her a lot via Twitter groups and things, Instagram groups. She's really sweet, really lovely, so check out her channel as well. She gives some really good hints and tips and things to do, because I think she gets over to Disneyland Paris quite a lot. We actually watched her Toy Story Play Days vlog before we went over to give us an idea of what to do. So yeah, Gary's having some foot issues here. Yeah, so and Philippe, we've met Philippe before, as you know, if you watched our vlogs, and he's always so very down to earth, generous with his time and his information. He's just a really nice, grounded guy, and yeah, so DLRP fans, and you know, he's one of the, we'd class as one of the, you know, big bloggers with big numbers, you know, that he's like fame.
He's got nothing to prove, is he, really?
Yeah, no, he's one of the famous ones, and you know, sometimes we have met other people in the past, and they've been a bit offish, to be honest. But we haven't vlogged about that or talked about that because we thought, well,
What's the point?
yeah, because they've been a bit offish. But he's actually really lovely, really down to earth, and yeah, considering how much following he's got, he could be very pretentious and very, you know, but he isn't. So
But no, he's just a bloody nice bloke.
he really is, and his wife Sophie. And as I say, Fiona and Scott, amazing couple. So yeah, really, really good weekend. So thank you to all you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, check out the other people's channels. Thank you for all your support, and we're not sure when our next trip is yet. We haven't got anything planned as such. I've got a couple of things I'm working on.
I've got a few organs I need to sell.
And if he manages to sell them, then you know, I'm watering that garden
And a
of
piano.
thought.
Piano as well, not just organs.
Oh, very funny.
Saxophone.
I'm watering the garden of thought. I'm planting that Florida seed and watering it a little bit every now and again, but we'll see. We'll see.
Empty a bucket of water in the Sahara, it's not going to make a lot of difference, is it really?
Yeah, we need to start the hashtag Get Gary to Take Dawn to Florida trending. Anyway, thank you for watching and we will see you real soon.
You need a hot stand?